Just out for a walk with the dogs in a woodlands near our place, and I found a mushroom around here. It looks like a gilled mushroom with a lot of cracks on the top. Probably it's quite dry already. Let's see the bottom. It looks like an amanita because of its white cream gills, white flesh. The stem is quite stout, and you can just see where the mushroom was growing. You can see the stretch marks, and if you go down again, I think I just want to see the base of the mushroom. So it's not a bulbous base. Right. But I think if you could just see there, there's a little bit of blushing. So the red orange tinge, I think this is your blusher, the blushing mushroom. Yeah. And this time I found this. Your common puffball. It's so common this time of the year. And this one, if you can see, it has studs, or this what do you call this, warts. So it looks like warts on the cap of the common puffball, and it's quite spongy and very common this time of the year along the footpath just at the edge of the grass or the woodlands. So I've cut it in the middle. You can see it doesn't turn dark or black, it remains white, and the smell is very mushroomy, and this is good for eating, especially if you saute it in butter and garlic. Nice smell. Your common puffball. And just while we're walking across the path, and I found this mound of wood chips and pine leaves, and there's loads of mushrooms growing. I don't think they're edible though, but it's nice to see that you got a lot of mushrooms growing already in this area. I think I found the mushroom I'm looking for today. Can you see this? I think that's a bolete mushroom. I'm just gonna check if this is the Somerset mushroom. I'm gonna take this. It sounds firm. Can see that's the base of the mushroom. If we turn this over, we pick this up and we look at the cap. Right, there's your pores. So this is an edible bolete mushroom. And I think this is your Somerset mushroom. What a very nice find today. It's not that big, I think enough to take home. Very nice mushroom. There's no slug underneath the cap. If you look at the mushroom, it has a conical brown cap, and his stem is quite bulbous with brown, I think, reticulations, would you say? Yeah. Always cover the hole when you take the mushroom. I'm just gonna try and clean the mushroom.
Where's the thing gone to?
Healthy looking mushroom. And here's another of the bolete mushroom. It's growing on the stump of the birch tree. It's quite old, so I'm gonna leave it. Okay. And this huge mushroom is your Cortinaria species. If you can see the edge of the cap, it has lines in it. Underneath are gills, and there's a small one here. Not edible. Very nice. And I found some more mushrooms, and these ones are your Babelite. There's one here, and I think the other good one, the better specimen, is around here. And the other identifying feature of a Babelite is your thumbprint test. So if you press this, it leaves a mark. You're sure that this is a Babelite. Now let me tell you something about Babelites which I've noticed. If I forage them, they always they always have bugs in it. So if you can see, there's holes in the stem, likely the whole mushroom is infested with bugs. So if you find a very young Babelite, that's the best one, because the older ones tends to have a lot of insects. So you always need to cut them and clean them before you take them home. As you can see, I'm right. So there's a lot of insects inside this mushroom. What a shame. I found another mushroom that's common. It's your earth ball. They look like your puffball, but their cap is more dark, and if you cut them in the middle, it will be black. There. If this is the common puffball, this should be white. You can see, no sugar, no, that's black. And when this goes old, these pores, the pores will be released, into the air.
Go.
That's your brittle gills, or your brittle gill mushroom. Mushrooms or your brittle gills. I think there's two of them. Squashed together. And finally, on our way back, I found this edible mushroom, and this is your red crack bolete mushroom. It's quite old, if you can see. It has yellow or olive pores underneath the cap with a red stem, and the cap brown with cracks in it. That's why it's called a red crack bolete. If they're quite fresh specimens, they are good eating, but do have a taste of a small bit of this first, properly cooked, before consuming more amounts of the mushroom, because some people go. So I think that's it for today, guys. It's just a short walk, but I did find a few interesting mushrooms. So hopefully next time we'll find some more. Come on, doggies.